Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome back to another fucking loop. We're doing another loop. Pew. Shut the fuck up, Mirabelle. God. Okay. These loops are starting to get a little bit annoying. Wait, I can actually ask Issa what's going on. Sif, woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cute joke? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. Stop here. No, you will always make the joke. You have to keep some sort of routine to stay sane. And if always making the joke is how, so be it. Uh-huh. Tremendous tree. Yeah. Yes! You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder. You get it now. This is him. Trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer. Closer? His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree, but you want to talk before I go? Can I help you with anything? Do I need help with anything? Well, maybe kind of, but it seems serious. Does he have a big problem he needs help with? You steel yourself. Okay, well, I'd rather you ask everyone else if they need help first. Mine might take some time. Huh. A task so long it might take a long time? It must be really important to him. You nod seriously. So serious. So, yeah. Make sure to help everyone and do whatever you need to do first. I need to help everyone in the same loop to get Isabel's shit? Issa must be like fucking Final Quest shit. So? Got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above, it is! But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me. Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one else to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont and seems to end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes, maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears as a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because I thought the tears work differently than an actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you know. So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? This song, I actually like this song. This is kind of like sinister and melancholic. I'd rather not test that one. Aww, but understandable. But it is interesting though. What makes you the loop actually loop? You feel like you can remember a few times when time looped back on its own, even if it was just a few minutes. Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to the head housemaiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But you just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow, I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test. And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone. Anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay? A theory loop would like to test about the loops. It might be useful. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime. Well, we can hang out now. Oh? Our theory hangout! Yes! But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Oh, wait. Deviation from the normal routine? Shit. You want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. I guess it doesn't. Neat. Will you come then? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon then. You nod. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favorite tree. Finally, some story. Some progress, maybe? Not really. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust, up there! Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here! I'm here! Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. Sigh and climb the tree. Isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about, me with all my fucking commentary. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it... You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh? No, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here, or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you? Yes, that's it. I knew it. You don't believe me at all. I don't mind, Stardust. I wouldn't believe myself either if I was in your place. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible? For me to escape? Of course! Why would I be here otherwise, Stardust? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the same exact events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped, still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. The Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop's laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. It'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask and then... Oh. Oh? You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? What was the king? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so horrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. You're friends! They were against the king just now. You know how to survive the first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze. No sadness. Just some slight impatience, like... Did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there! They died because you weren't there! They're gone because you weren't there! You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach, because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone! They're gone! Because of you, because of you, because of... Oh, wow! Whoa! You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course! You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work, aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Thanks, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit of... You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times you loop back without dying too. But what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all. But yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still help your party, and you still have questions to ask the king, don't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Wait, so... Then this is just the next loop? New loop, new blessing. Huh. This is actually... I'm kind of curious where this game is going with the whole time loop aspect. Like, exploring the mechanics of the time loop. Because it does seem to be pretty thought out. But, like... What is... Huh. I wonder what they're gonna do about the time loop aspect. Hi, Sifrin, do you need anything? Huh. Okay. Now I just have to wonder what the hell is going on. Level 58 and everyone else is level 45. God damn it. Wait, I need to ask about the papers. How are you feeling? I want to ask about the papers. Please, I want to ask about the papers. You have a fan? Fuck. Is there a way to jog her memory? There has to be some kind of way to jog her memory. I feel like I need to solve this. Huh. I think I need to look at the papers. Maybe I just need to... Really? She's not gonna do anything. Weird. I was hoping that maybe I could do something about the stylish lady thing. But I guess not. I don't think there's really anything else I can do here. Who are you? Oh, the flower. I guess I could give it to someone else. Interesting. I guess I haven't really explored Dormon enough on consecutive loops. I've always just gone straight to the house, and I mean, you can't really blame me. The house is where all the progression is, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something in Dormont. For me, where did that come from? Well, nonetheless, thank you, Sifrin. It's not like you to be so thoughtful, so I'll definitely keep it as proof. Proof of what? Well, anyway, she seems happy. Okay. So I have a few things on my agenda for some of the loops, or for some future loop. I need to figure out how to help everyone. I need to figure out how to help Bonnie and Mirabelle specifically. I already know how to help Odile. But I don't know how to help Mirabelle or Bonnie. Bonnie's just being an annoying kid right now. Which, fine. Oh wait, I do know your 3 favorite foods. Huh? You love... Ooh. Fuck. I have to listen to the break dialogue. Or... I guess I could just guess. I know Bonnie doesn't like rice on its own. I think plantain chips? Nope. Oops. Don't think Bonnie will let you guess again this loop. Okay. So either I have to listen to the dialogue, or I just have to keep guessing on consecutive loops, which I kind of find to be amusing. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this right now. Let's just fucking guess Bonnie's favorite food. Why the fuck not? Okay. You're a living comedy sketch. Thank you, game. No, I'm not gonna loop towards the king. Yeah, let's loop back to Dormont. Looping back resets your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Nope, I'm gonna guess Bonnie's favorite foods. No, shut up, Mirabelle. Mirabelle, I don't fucking care. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try and guess Bonnie's favorite food. Because if I don't know, I can just trial and error. Bonnie! No. Okay. Can I help you with anything? Okay, yes, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I do, though. You love onigiris. Nope. What? Come on, let me guess, Bonnie. Bonnie, you like regular rice? Over onigiris or fucking plantain chips? What? You broke your head open on a rock. Okay, let's do this again. What a delicious death. Thank you, game. I've died 2 times and looped because of Bonnie. Fuck. No! Okay. I forgot to speed up this dialogue. Alright. I don't get the souvenir the note when I talked to her quickly. Okay. Can I help you with anything? No, I know your favorite food now, Bonnie. You like rice. Bonnie, you like rice. You love rice. Yeah, that's true, but... And... fish heads. Nope. No! Fine, I'll die. I'll die and guess again. This is so fucking ridiculous. Okay. This is loop 44. I was taking a sip of water. I'm so glad the game keeps track of how many loops you do, because then you can just fucking embarrass yourself with how many times you died. Okay, I got it. Okay, so Bonnie likes rice. They don't like they don't like fish heads, or it's not their favorite. Yes, I do know your 3 favorite foods. You love rice, and you like pineapples. And the last one is samosas. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? Is it samosas? Without cheese, with potatoes? That was just a pure guess. Yeah, that's all my favorite foods. Success! Yes! I didn't have to die 5 more times! If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me. No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me, if you have time? I have time now. Okay, then come on. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Fran, you said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh? I know Dial's gonna say I can help you on battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Towards a sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look! I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I can do this. Wah! Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of Bonnie's training, but whatever you say. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie. I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly, in and out, and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault! You weren't there! You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do! You frown. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah. I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Bonnie attacks wildly. You strike. Okay. Bonnie attacks. Wow, Bonnie actually does some okay damage. Well, okay, they're weak, but like, they're another rock type. I did it, friend! You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 experience received. Sifrin is now level 59. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking at but you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? What? Dial and Za and Bill said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high-five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Nil. Nil? Nil? My sister. Her name's Patronil. But it's dumb, so I just call her Nil. She doesn't like it when people touch her when she's not ready for it. Nil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there and she screamed really loud. Like, yeah! But then she said I shouldn't do it again because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there, so I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh, but maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me and if I yell at you, if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but... Sure. Huh? Okay. I'll remember that. So, then... Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I am going to touch you now! Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Bonnie attacks wildly. Okay. Maybe this is like a level check, where if you're not high enough leveled, you can't protect Bonnie. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You didn't slip on a banana, did you? You tripped on a branch. Ah! Friend! The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Whoo! Hell yeah, Bonnie. Ah! You breathe in and out. 150 experience received. Frin, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zaw calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eyes, stupid! Oh! Ah! Oh, crab, you stupid crabbing! See, I told you! I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid! You didn't even remember it! You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care! You can't see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter! That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie. Before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why did you do it, Frin? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Frin thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though? But it is! It really is! You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you were a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to let go... Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so now they're gone? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But, Frin, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want and say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again, and again, and again. If it had happened now while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again the exact same way for as long as you needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. Oh! And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Oh, that's so adorable. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Slowly, you hug them back. That's such a derpy face, and I love it. See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do. Yeah. You got a memory of training. You'll always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will... Oh! That is awesome. Your kid also learned the skill Billion Blows Technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. So strong you'll be able to use it when you have this... Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool, thanks. Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormont. Well, I think this is a pretty good time to end the episode. This was actually a very productive episode. We talked to Loop, we did some theory crafting, we learned more about how the loops actually worked, and we had a nice conversation with Bonnie. So, in the next episode of In Stars and Time, hopefully I can fucking figure out how the hell to help Mirabelle. How the hell? How the hell am I supposed to do it? Who fucking knows? But you know what? We'll figure it out. So in the next time, in Stars in Time. See you then. Bye-bye.